One of the most emotionally stressful and psychologically demanding tasks a person can undertake is dealing with a narcissistic partner. Along with a lack of empathy for others, narcissists frequently have a great need for attention and appreciation. Often at great expense to their partner's emotional well-being, they feel unique and deserved to be treated as such. Married to someone who displays these qualities, it can feel like you are locked in a never-ending loop of self-doubt, control, and manipulation. You are not alone, though, and there are means to destroy this dynamic. Before we start, though, it's crucial to make clear that the objective is empowerment of yourself rather than outright destruction. It's about recovering your control over your own life, self-respect, and sense of identification. Narcissists feed on their shortcomings and fears, therefore they excel in dictating others. Eliminating that power source means effectively cutting off their capacity to influence you. Understanding the game a narcissistic husband is playing comes first in destroying him. Narcissists live in a world in which everyone else is a supporting actor, they are the lead. They distort facts and feelings to make you feel inadequate or in the wrong, thereby fitting their story. We call this strategy gaslighting. It might cause you to doubt your own judgment and sanity and is subtle and sneaky. Even if you know deep down you haven't done anything wrong, you may find yourself apologizing nonstop. Your partner gets greater control the more you let these strategies undermine your sense of reality. Ceasing this loop mostly depends on him ceasing to play his games. A narcissist picks on your responses, your irritation, your anguish, your fury. These feelings inspire their sense of superiority. But you deny him the emotional drama he so wants when you stop reacting. Usually referred to as the gray rock method, this is dealing with a narcissist makes you as emotionally uninteresting and boring as a gray rock. Provide only neutral, bland interaction, no emotional reaction or response. Those that are narcissists despise this. They live for the emotional upheaval they may cause in others. When you deny that, they lose a great deal of power. This does not mean, however, learning to be emotionally cold or disconnected forever. This is only a temporary instrument meant to enable you release from the grip of the narcissist. Long term, you have to recover your own limits and sense of value. Dealing with a narcissistic partner calls for incredibly strict boundaries. Masters at breaching boundaries, narcissists demand you to satisfy their every whim and will get upset when you don't. But you create a line they cannot cross without paying penalties by laying strong, unambiguous boundaries. Your partner will probably first react negatively to these limits. He might fly off, try guilt trip you, or act out in fits. He can charge you with being unloving or frigid. This is so because, in his perspective, your main goal is to meet his demands, and his carefully created sense of superiority suffers when you deny him. Anticipate this pushback, but do not change. Boundaries are your means of expressing your autonomy, something the narcissist would detest but something you have to stick to if you are to take back control of your life. Apart from defining limits, you should focus on boosting your self-esteem. Experts at shattering their partner's self-worth, narcissists make you feel unworthy of love, respect, or attention. They will discount your intelligence, attack your beauty, and minimize your successes. This can cause severe emotional scars over time that lead one to believe they are less than they actually are. Self-empowerment is the counteragent to this. Surround yourself with loved ones, friends, relatives, therapists, people who remind you of your value outside of your marriage. Participate in joyful and satisfying things that make you feel successful. You will be less vulnerable to your husband's efforts to bring you down the more you develop yourself. You should also be ready for the possibility that the narcissist will try to win you back by using charm and manipulation once you start claiming your freedom. When they want to be, narcissists are sometimes really charismatic. Should they feel as though they are losing control, they could unexpectedly become the ideal husband, showing you love, gifts, and attention. Designed to lure you back into their orbit, this is a manipulation technique known as love bombing. Keep from falling for it. Once they believe they have control, they will probably go back to acting as before. Recall, a narcissist cannot change. Their strategies are just changed to get what they want. Whether to keep the marriage intact will be among the toughest choices you will have to make. While some people can preserve a relationship with a narcissist by enforcing severe limits and preserving their emotional health, for many the only way to really escape the narcissist's influence is to walk away. Should you want to proceed, realize it won't be simple. Narcissists will probably do all in their ability to keep you in the relationship since they hate to lose control. To try to deter you from leaving, they might employ guilt, emotional blackmail, or even threats. You have to get ready for this. Whether your strategy is conserving money, consulting legal counsel, or confiding in close friends and relatives, have one in place. Should children be involved, the matter gets much more complex since narcissists sometimes employ children as tools for their control. In this situation, it might be quite beneficial to collaborate with a therapist or attorney focused in narcissistic abuse. Should you decide on divorce, be ready for the possibility of your husband being vindictious. Narcissists may try to punish you by dragging out the divorce procedure, tarnishing your name, or trying to turn friends and family against you. They do not take rejection well. Here is when a support network becomes absolutely necessary. Having folks in your corner who know what you're going through will make all the difference. But the real strength in destroying a narcissistic husband is in your capacity to reconstruct your life apart from him. Narcissists wish for you to feel that you cannot survive without them, that their absence will leave you broken and lost. Show him his error. Put money toward your own development and enjoyment. Rediscover your hobbies, investigate fresh interests, and follow the activities that bring you satisfaction. Living a joyful life with goals unrelated to a narcissist is the best kind of retribution against them. Reclaiming your life is ultimately the only way to really destroy the power of a narcissist over you. Though you cannot change things, your reaction to them will change. Setting strong limits, shutting off the source of attention and control they want for, and emphasizing your own well-being help you to rob the narcissist of their influence. It is about releasing yourself, not about hurting others. Though a long and challenging road, one that is well worth traveling. Recall that your relationship with your narcissistic partner defines nothing about you. You are a unique person with own aspirations, objectives, and dreams. Keep him from taking that from you. Though there may be many challenges on the path to recovering your life, at the end lies freedom. Freedom from control, from manipulation, from a life shaped by someone else's selfish needs. And that liberation is the ultimate release from the grip of the narcissist.